God willing, I'm gonna make it regardless.
Yeah.
Regardless of who comes and goes as clients or what trainers we have or this person's left or I have this debt. I figured out a way to pay it off and kept working.
A way to do it. I love it. So how did you? So what was the mental like? Because I know, and I know a lot of people won't admit it, and maybe you won't.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'll keep it real.
But there had to be times where you like, dude, what did I do?
Oh,
Was this even the right decision?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Tell us a little bit about kind of that emotion, and then also the back end of that, because you obviously didn't quit because it's 19 years later.
Yeah.
But what was that emotion when you were going through those kind of battles? Because I think that resonates with a lot of people, man. Because when we, you're 19 years, I'm 18 years, so we tend to just, people see kind of the glow of.
They don't see behind.
They didn't see when we wanted to quit. They didn't see when it was like, oh, I think this might be the dumbest thing I ever did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what was that like?
Mentally, it was challenging. Because I buy in with a business partner. I don't know. Yeah. Starting a new business.
Yep.
We had 14 trainers that was paying us rent. Now, most of them didn't know that I was an owner. I just showed up as training, so I kept it quiet. Kind of quiet like that. You know me.
Real quiet.
So most of them didn't know. So then the trainer comes like, I can't pay rent. I'm like, what do you mean you can't pay rent? Like, do you not pay your car note or your rent at your apartment? Like, and then a lot of them were like, well, who are you? I was like, well, believe it or not, my name is on the business license.
Yeah, like I'm owner.
So then when they stopped paying because they were covering our overhead, that becomes stressful because then now money may have to start coming out of my pocket, or I got to drum up another way to make sure that doesn't come out of my pocket. And so then we actually did find a way by training a rehab group for 7 years.
Okay.
And so we had them come into us, which was a huge gain. And then when they came to us, I was like, I'm in on this.
Yeah.
Even when everybody else, all the other trainers we had, they were like, well, I don't know. I was like, I'm doing this.
Yeah. You knew it was going to turn over. It was going to be something
This
positive.
boat got to keep going. Like, I'm not sinking. I'm in this to win it.
That's dope.
So, there was times when it was stressful. And you get frustrated. Like, you feel like you're doing all the work.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like I'm more committed than everyone else? But at the end of the day, I made a commitment to my business and my business partner, and I'm going to ride it out.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. I love it. And that's it, man. And that's the reality of it. You know what I mean? So let me ask you a question that's just more on a personal level. What drives you? Like what, at this stage, what keeps you going when you've already accomplished a lot in the industry? Your name is known throughout our city. Like what continues to drive you today?
To continue to grow, to continue to have an impact on people's lives. My biggest thing with health and fitness, bro, is teaching people to have self-confidence, self-love, take care of themselves, and put yourself first. I understand not be selfish, but you can't pour from an empty cup.
Facts. I just
and so
talking about that yesterday. Oh my God.
That's like truly as I've matured over this, realize you meet people where they are and you help them grow in this. And people aren't robots either.
Yeah, facts.
So they're going to have ups and downs. And so that's what drives me to reach more people, which is why currently I'm trying to bring trainers in under me because I'm trading dollars for hours. Byron can only train so many people.
Yeah.
So if I can help send them down to people that I trust and believe in, even if I'm writing the programs, they're just an extension of Byron Ross.
Yeah.
And then my methods and how we do things, and I can reach more people well as with online training. So that's what drives me, man. Like,
that's dope.
I feel that still there's so many more people I could reach.
Yeah, for sure. So let's tap into that a little bit because I always kind of think about the audience or the people that are going to listen to this.
Yes.
And I think the people that are going to listen to this, I feel like there's going to be a number of them that have been training for years and they're at the exact point of trying to figure out how to get out of the trade dollars for hours kind of business model.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So what are some things that you're incorporating in order to transition, and what does that process look like?
Okay, so like I said, bringing trainers in under me, which I finally feel that I'm in the position personally to do that. Like I trust them and I have people that I trust under me. So bringing trainers in, so I'm not in the gym so much, managing them, which is a huge role.
Yeah,
I've never had to manage anyone. Like it's been Byron Ross. Byron Ross takes care of business. Now managing people under me, I'm starting courses as well as, so I got a course on helping trainers understand what's worked for me over these 19 years. So putting that together, doing another course as well about just helping people, mostly since I work with predominantly women, but it's for anyone. self-confidence, self-love, and putting themselves first
Yeah.
through the health and fitness, because then that trickles down to everything else in your life and your family.
True.
So for me, yes, actions speak louder than words, but make sure your actions are in alignment with who you are.
What it is. Yeah, that's good.
That you're doing.
That's good.
So when I tell people that you should walk with confidence, I make sure I'm walking with confidence.
Yeah.
Does that mean I have self-doubt at times? Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, then I question myself. Like, bro, you can't be saying this to this person
and then
not doing. You know, and people watch.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Clients or even people on social media.
Yeah.
You know, they watch. And so you got to make sure that you're living your brand or whatever it is you're putting out there, because eventually somebody come along and call you out.
That's big. I love it. I love it. So here's what I want to just kind of layer on top of what he just said. The question was about the growth and the other trainers and how you could expand the courses that you're working on, that you have coming out. And if you guys notice, this is talking to them. If you guys notice, it still went back to the purpose. It still went back to affecting and changing people's lives. And I think that's I just didn't want people to miss that, because at the end of the day, if you are in this industry, if you chose this industry or this industry chose you, if it's not about people, if it's not about helping people get better, then you might as well find another industry. Because in order to continue on these journeys, you have to stay focused on helping other people. Whatever your niche is, whatever your audience is, I don't care if it's athlete performance, personal training, weight loss, it don't matter. Whatever it is, your goal needs to always be centered around value and what you're giving. So I love that. So I want to touch real quick, because you mentioned the course that you're putting out soon, that you're working on for trainers.
Yes.
What is that going to entail? What's just like a summary of what's going to be available in that?
The summary basically is what I feel has helped me. Like, I've been blessed, bro. I mean, I have clients I've been training 17 years.
Oh, wow.
I don't turn over clients very often.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know, most of my clients stick with me a year or more, because I preach to them, it's not about the money for me. It's about helping people build a lifestyle. And the bottom line is, if you meet someone in their 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you're not changing those habits in a short period of time. So it's adding value. Number one, as a trainer, being on time, being professional. Act like you care.
That's good.
Like, don't stand around with your arms folded on your phone. When I'm in a session, it's all about my client. It's all about them for that hour. That's dope. And that's something that I've heard for them, like from a lot of my clients who have had other trainers. Like, when I come to the gym, you know what we're going to be doing. Like, I won't sound like a jerk, but why am I asking you what you want to train? I'm the professional. If you knew what you wanted to train, you're
paying me to
train. You would do it yourself, you know? So stuff like that, just being on time, being professional, you know, making sure you follow up with them. Having some empathy.
Yeah, that part.
You know, and understanding, you know, I didn't realize this, but psychology, and understand how you can push each person differently. People aren't robots.
Yeah, facts. And everybody's not you.
That's a fact.
Everybody's not you.
You know, like, I love health and fitness. It's my passion. But I realize it's not everyone else's passion. Maybe they're trying to get to where they somewhat like it.
Yep, exactly.
You know, but just helping young trainers or people out there understand how I feel or what I felt has helped me be successful over these 19 years.
That's big. I love that, man. So I'm going to put you on the spot in two different ways at the same time. On the spot number one, on 11/11, I'm launching the Build a Fitness Brand course.
Okay.
The course is all about building a brand, more of the marketing and the brand and the community and everything that goes into building what we've been able to build. So while you're on the spot is, during this course or for this course, there's going to be 4 live Zoom training sessions.
Okay.
I need you to tap in on at least one.
Okay.
And I need you to share and drop some jewels on the exact subject that you just touched on, because I think it's very important. And I would love to have you come give your insight, because there are a lot of trainers out there that you see it and they like sitting on their phone during training sessions, sitting down, just, you know, pointing on what. There's got to be some etiquette, especially for you young trainers that are new in the game, and even the ones been around. But I think that's very valuable. And as much as I'm going to be teaching on building a brand, without that quality of execution, your brand will forever be tarnished. You're not going to build the brand you want if you're missing you can have the logos and all the design and the dope social media and all that stuff that we gonna be working on. But if your execution is not there,
a plan is only as good as its execution.
Then what kind of brand are you really building?
Exactly.